What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Shy, and for today's video I just wanted to kind of sit down and chat with you guys about my weekend. I did get a lot of clips and everything about what I was doing and all that stuff, but like I feel like it's kind of all over the place, so I kind of need to like sit down and like chit chat with you guys. I kind of just took some time off to spend time with my family, focus on myself, and also kind of take off of social media a little bit. I feel like it's so important for you to have those kind of reset days. It's so much easier said than done as well. Like it's so easy for me to be like, make sure to take off days for yourself, but then when it actually happens, it's so much harder. Social media and doing this is like a second job that you love, you know what I mean? Because I love doing what I do. I love editing, love filming and everything. As you guys know, and I mentioned on my channel before, I live in Florida. I live in the Miami area, so we went all the way down to Orlando and we had the most amazing weekend, and we finally made our first pit stop. We had some donuts, had some breakfast. It was great. Then we finally arrived to our hotel, and it was just such a cool hotel. In Orlando, that's happening right now, is Halloween Horror Nights. We got upstairs, we got everything settled in, and I wanted to show you guys the room and the hotel and everything where we were staying. So the room was super cute. It had this kind of like surfer vibe, very cute. I had like one main room and then two beds. Everything was very, very clean. They even offered like a bunch of little hand sanitizers everywhere. So that was really cool. We decided for that day when we first arrived, we were gonna go to Halloween Horror Nights. So Halloween Horror Nights here in Florida is like super big. It was actually my first time going to Halloween Horror Nights. And when we walked in, everything is kind of like super intense. You see like the main entryway. And when you first walk in, like when you're getting out, you're like walking and walking. It's very adorable. You get to see a whole bunch of things around you. And then right as you're walking inside of the Halloween Horror Nights, it's very scary. They put the little music on and there's like a lot of fog and everything everywhere. So it's pretty cool. It's a very fun experience. I totally recommend horror nights, like the Halloween Horror Nights thing. It was so much fun. Now, before I get into like talking about the haunted houses, one of the cool things about this is that since everyone was trying to go into the haunted houses, a lot of our favorite rides in Universal were literally so empty. The most we waited for a ride was like 15 minutes. One of the best rides that I love there is the Mummy. Not all rides are open during the time of Universal, like Halloween Horror Nights, but most of the rides are. You can find a list online of which other rides that are open, by the way. But we went in. It was awesome. The Mummy was amazing. And the coolest thing about this was, in Universal, there's a Harry Potter land. So there's like a way you can either go on the train or you can go through this area where you basically get to experience Hogwarts. Now, I've experienced Universal and Hogwarts before, but Hogwarts, when we went, was completely and totally just empty. There was no one around. It was super empty. The lines were super empty, and it was just such a nice experience. You can actually like really experience it and look at everything and admire everything, and it was so cool. And even going inside for the rides, we actually got to see everything in detail. You didn't feel rushed going on the lines. It was such an amazing experience, and I got to taste butterbeer for the first time, which was so cool because I've never had butterbeer before. It is very sweet, so I didn't finish the whole thing by myself, but I took a couple sips and it was awesome. It was such a fun experience. So in regards to the haunted houses, there's about 9 haunted houses. When we went into Horror Nights, the haunted houses were already started, like you could already get inside of them and everything, but we decided to do a couple of rides first. Now, the reason why we did this is because we actually purchased the fast passes. I personally think the fast passes are worth it. Are they expensive? Yeah, totally. It was worth it. We literally got to do all 9 houses that night. We did get home like around 11:30, kind of midnight, and we arrived there at like 5:45. It does take a while, but granted, we did all 9 haunted houses and all the rides that were open. I think that if we didn't have the fast passes, we wouldn't have been able to do all the haunted houses. There was Beetlejuice, and as you guys know, I freaking love Beetlejuice. So amazing. That was one of my favorite houses. They even had this like pumpkin patch one. I forgot what it was called. It was like for the Revenge of the Pumpkin Patch or something, but it had like pumpkins everywhere. There was also like Revenge of the Tooth Fairy, Bride of Frankenstein, just so many different haunted houses. And my favorite, if you guys have not seen this movie on Netflix, it's not a movie, it's like a series, but The Haunting of Hill House was even there, and The Haunting of Hill House was freaking amazing. Like it was so good. It's crazy because if we didn't have those fast passes, the lines probably like an hour, some were 45 minutes, some were 75-minute wait, and that adds up because it's like 9 houses. And obviously Beetlejuice and The Haunting of Hill House one, that was one of the main ones. Oh, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like they had a house for that too. So those were like the really popular ones. And the longest we waited with the fast passes was like 15 minutes, which is crazy. So for me, the fast passes, if you're someone that likes horror and everything like that, it was totally worth it. Now, when you're walking around, there's also like areas that they are very spooky and people will come up to you. Now, they do have masks on and everything. Now, granted, haunted houses this year probably weren't as scary because of the Rona. I felt like, ooh, a little bit safe because there was like a clear glass kind of blocking them. But if there wasn't a clear glass there, like if the Rona wasn't happening right now, I was already jumping, so I can only imagine if the clear glass wasn't there. It was crazy. And then the next day, we went to Animal Kingdom, and I have already a video on Animal Kingdom, but it's just such a beautiful experience. Pandora, the Avatar Island, that whole thing is just so beautiful. It's such a breathtaking experience, and the Avatar Flight of Passage is just such a beautiful ride. I could go on that ride literally every single time, and I fell in love every single time. It's so beautiful. Totally recommend the Flight of Passage. I literally wrote everything down in a piece of paper so I won't get off track, because I'm always off track. So if you see me looking down, it's literally because I have everything written. Later on that day, we actually also went to Hollywood Studios. I haven't been to Hollywood Studios since I was in 4th grade. It was such a crazy experience. I think it's honestly my favorite park right now. I love Magic Kingdom. Obviously, like Magic Kingdom is everything. But Hollywood Studios is so much fun. First of all, the scenery. Everything is just such a vibe. I was obsessed. I was feeling it. Every ride, I fell in love. They have tons of different rides. From walking around, you're gonna see everything. It's so beautiful. So many stores, so many different things, so much food. It's just, the vibe is just so beautiful. I love it there. Of course, you guys know we had to check out the Hollywood Tower of Terror. That ride is freaking crazy. That ride is insane. Totally recommend it. I think you have to do it. It's a classic. The other ride that we went on was the Aerosmith Rock and Roll ride. It's a roller coaster. That was crazy. I did not want to go on that ride. My little brother basically convinced me, because he knows he has my heart and he can basically just convince me to do anything. But I literally went on that ride for him, and then we ended up going the next day again. That ride is crazy, but it's a really fun ride. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's crazy. Another cool thing that they had is they had like a lot of Star Wars rides, and that, I mean, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, please don't come for me, but it was so beautiful. The detail, the way they have, kind of like how Universal has their own Harry Potter flow, in Hollywood Studios they have their own Star Wars little land. And then while we were over there, we obviously got hungry, we were starving, and we actually dined into this diner. I forgot what it's called. I'll see if I'll put a picture, but it's a diner that you actually have to reserve months in advance. The lady was nice enough to like get us a seat inside, and the diner was so cool. So you basically dine in, and the food was amazing, by the way. I'm not even just saying that to say it. The food was seriously good. I thought it was gonna be shitty food, but it wasn't. It was so good. But you're basically dining in while watching like old movies, and it's such a fun and different experience. Like, it's crazy. I didn't think it was gonna be like that, but it was so cool. So after we finished eating in that place, you get to basically also like sit in a little car. It sounds so weird the way I'm explaining it, but I think that if you do go there and you're going to like splurge and live your best life, I think that is such a fun little diner. And there's AC. That's important. It's hot in Florida. They also have a lot of kid-friendly rides, but they're also for adults. There was one called Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Train. I don't know if I have a clip of it, but that was beautiful. It was stunning. Like, that was such a fun ride. And then there was also one about Toy Story, and the Toy Story ride, like the little Slinky dog from Toy Story, it was like a roller coaster. That roller coaster was insane. It was so much fun. I seriously loved it. It was awesome. It was such a fun experience. The only thing that we didn't get to do, we pretty much did everything in Hollywood Studios, but the one thing that we didn't get to do was the Beauty and the Beast Broadway show. Hopefully next time, because I do want to go with Daniel, that we do get to do that. And I really am hoping that he would want to go on the Tower of Terror, but he doesn't like falls, so we'll see. But I think out of all the parks, totally recommend the Hollywood Studios, definitely recommend the Horror Nights, and I loved Animal Kingdom, so I definitely recommend all those 3 parks. I love all the Disney parks, but since I hadn't been in Hollywood Studios for so long, this was like kind of like going to a brand new park. So Hollywood Studios definitely had my heart for this trip, and of course the haunted houses. The haunted houses were crazy. So that was pretty much everything that I did this weekend. I think it's so important to take some time for yourself and focus on your mental health and spend time with your family, your friends, whatever it is that you love to do, don't forget to do it. Now, before we end this video, of course, you already know we have a giveaway. It's happening. We've reached 1,000 subscribers. it's happening. We're doing it. So I asked on Instagram, what would you guys like? I know some of you guys don't have Instagram. I should have probably put a poll in the community tab, but I didn't. But it's fine though, because there's gonna be like 2 prizes basically. For the giveaway, one is going to be a Amazon gift card. So it's gonna be a $50 Amazon gift card, and it's gonna be like electronically, so I don't have to mail you anything. I just need, I believe, either your email associated with your account or an email. I'll let you know. And then the second winner will receive a gift box full of a ton of goodies. I'm thinking kind of like self-care. So face mask, a planner, some cute gel pens, maybe some of my Dollar Tree favorites too. Maybe kind of like a mystery box just full of a bunch of goodies, but I promise you, you're gonna love it and it's gonna be worth it. I know doing 2 giveaways seems kind of extra. It's just 1,000 subscribers. I know for a lot of people, it's not that serious and you're like probably saying, bitch, get over yourself. But I don't care. I do what I want. And this is my way of saying thank you for all of your support. You don't have to watch my channel. You guys choose to. You guys choose to comment, choose to like it, and I appreciate that. All you have to do to enter the giveaway, make sure to like this video. Number 1, like the video. 2nd, be subscribed to my channel. 3rd, if you have Instagram, follow me on Instagram, you know. If you don't have Instagram, please let me know down below in the comments, I don't have Instagram, and make sure that you put an email so I can reach out to you. Because if you won, I gotta reach out to you somewhere. And if you don't feel comfortable putting your email, if you have Instagram, please put your Instagram handle. So either Instagram handle or email or both. But I need to know somewhere, somehow, something to reach out to you. Leave a comment down below saying what you're grateful for this year. That's it. I just want to know what makes you happy, what makes you smile. It could be a cheeseburger, it could be your dog, it could be your cat, whatever it is. I just want to know what you're grateful for this year, because guys, 2022 is around the corner. It's almost Halloween, it's almost Christmas. It's crazy. So the giveaway is going to be opening when this video goes up, which is September 17th, 2021. I'm going to be choosing a winner. So this will be closed by September 22nd, 2021, which is a Wednesday. So I'm going to close it on Wednesday, September 22nd. And then on Friday, I will announce the giveaway winners in my next video. Next video meaning the 24th. Sorry if that was confusing. I will have all the information linked down below, more detailed, more juicy. I'll post it on Instagram. I'll post it in the community tab, but the giveaway itself will close on Wednesday, the 22nd. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know I could have maybe put this into a montage, but I didn't talk. I just took a bunch of clips and I decided to do like a sit down video because I needed to announce the giveaway anyways. But if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe down below. Also, I do have a fall haul coming. Guys, I'm just waiting to get that money. I'm waiting to get paid so I can place the order. But I'm doing a fall haul video and I think you're really gonna like this one. I'm hoping the pieces come out so good. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in next week's video. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and TikTok, and I will see you guys later. Bye.